どうしました？
お疲れさんです。
お疲れ様です。
急に呼び出してごめんね。
本当だよ。何があったよ。
ここ静岡市某所です。はい、静岡市某所のとあるホテルに来たんですけど、今からとある人と、撮影をします。
はい。
キャラと撮ります。
は
Eさんです。
嘘でしょ。
本当。
なんで
ほら、いつもとユニフォーム違うでしょ。
確かに。
そう、2015年の
懐かしい、めっちゃ懐かしい。
そこの中2の時に買ったやつなんですけど、ちょっと身長5ミリだからちょっとピチピチなんですけど、めったにない機会ですよね。
ない。
数日前にとある人からちょっと仲介していただいて、ヨアンピーさんと撮ることになって、で一応ヨアンピーさんの代理人と今回撮らせていただくホテルの許可は取っておりますので、俺もちょっと緊張してるんですけど、なぜダイハツを呼んだか。ただヨアンピーさんって英語じゃん。
まあ確かにそうだね。
俺英検12級レベルのものしか持ってないのよ。ただもんでちょっと英語なかなかできるじゃん。だからちょっと通訳をしていただきたいということで呼ばせていただきました。なので明日さ、ヨアンピーさんが京都線で挨拶に来てくださるってことで、いろんなサポーター来ると思うんですよ。特にエスパルスじゃないサポーターの人ももしかしたら来るかもしれないんですけど、やっぱエスパルス滞在時も挨拶とかちょっと少なかったじゃないですか。で去年引退されて、多分エスパルスに感謝のあれを伝えに来たのかなと思うんですけど、やっぱコロナ禍で来れない人とかいると思うので、その人たちに向けてやっぱエスパルスのこととかヨアンピーさんの思いとかそういうところを引き出して、皆さんに伝えられたらいいなと思っております。ではちょっともう緊張気味なんですけど、行きましょう。はい、ということで元清水エスパルスのカルフィンヨアンピーさんに来ていただきました。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Welcome back to 清水。
ありがとうございます。
I have some questions.
So please answer his question.
はい。Okay.
ありがとうございます。First question. Why did you come to say hello to Espars this time?
Oh, I'm here for my引退 ceremony ですね。Yes, so I will retire from football. Actually, I already retired 5 months ago. So my other team where I played almost the same time as清水エスパルス,横浜Fc, I had my引退 ceremony. I think it's very rare that you have 2 ceremonies. One player.
First ceremony is Yokohama FC.
Last week I did Yokohama FC. Yeah. I had like 20 minutes to sign 200 autographs or something. It was really fast, so I couldn't recognize everybody.
Thank you. What has been the most memorable moment in your professional career?
That's a very tough question. Most memorable, only one? Because the career was a long time. And I had basically a 2-part career, like when I played in Holland and when I played in Japan. It's like a different era. And also my feeling with Shimizu, and after I get an injury, I played J1 and then I played J2. It also feels like 2 different lives for me actually. But I think most memorable, I can say 2 things in Japan. There was one game we played against FC Tokyo. Yes, after 35 minutes, I think Jimmy he got a red card after 35 minutes. Then we play second half and 55 minutes, I think Borski got a red card. So we play with 9 players. And it's 0-0. 9 players and we defend, just keep. And then I remember from FC Tokyo, Otan Koska used to be our player. He used to be our side back, but he played for FC Tokyo. He lost the ball against Takahara. And Takahara he was a little bit old at the time, was not fast, but he did his best to win as far as possible off the field. Because we were with 9 players, everybody was back. And when he cut the ball, he went as far as possible, and then Takagi came up. Remember? Takagi is fast. Yes, so he came with his last power, he got the ball, and then over time, he shot the ball in the... With 9 players. Went in the locker room, everybody was... We went crazy. Yeah,
I
it was
watched this game.
This feeling
in
was
TV.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
With 9 players, we won 1-0
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
It was unbelievable for me.
Yeah.
Maybe you too.
And I think with Yokohama FC, it was like when I came to Yokohama FC, it wasn't really a strong or like popular team or something. And in 2 seasons, we lost the playoff final in overtime, 96 minutes. Their goalkeeper joined the last corner, and the goalkeeper was tall and Kosuke, we had a small player, Kosuke, maybe 165 centimeters. He was marking the goalkeeper, and I was looking, I was like, this is wrong. The goalkeeper hit it, and he didn't score, our keeper saved it, but second, their striker scored. So we lost in overtime, and the next year, we started so bad. The next year, I think 10 games, we only had 2 wins. And then the coach got fired, unfortunately. And we had a new coach, Shimodaira. For me, he was the best coach. And then we played 18 games undefeated. Lost 1, and then win again, and then we promoted to J1. So this was like almost like, I think like was like 28 games and then only 1 loss. And then we went to J1. But just this whole time, the energy of the team getting down, getting better, also on the table, because when Shimodaira came, we were 20th in J2. So from 22 teams, we were 20th, and then we made it all the way up to J1. So that was also like a good season, like a very nice season, like emotionally, because we were so down, and then we promoted. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Yokohama FC was very strong.
That year we were very good. We had a good combination of young and old players. Like the whole center of the team were older, experienced players, and then the sides were only like young, talented players with so much speed. And the old guys, we couldn't run, but we could pass. And we were smart. So and then the young guys, they run for us, and they were like very they worked extra for the older guys, and the older guys were like controlling the game and like implementing the right tactics at the right time, and I think that was the key for our success that year.
When you belong to Yokohama FC, maybe Kazuyoshi Miura was teammate?
Kazu. Oh yeah, King Kazu.
Oh, King Kazu.
Yeah.
How was his play or training?
Kazu, I have respect for Kazu, man. So when I came to J2, I didn't know anything about J2 at the time, because I played J1 with Ascot. Then I had to play Yokohama FC, and I saw age 49 at the time. So I said to my translator, "Oh, how old is he? Because I think this is his number." On the back of it, he's like, "No, he's 49." And because I was like, "What? He's 49? It's not possible. I have to play till." He was like, "Yes, he's really 49." I'm like, "No, you're lying. You're joking. Man. That's his number. That's his number." So I didn't like. To be honest, I didn't understand. But then when I came to Yokohama and I saw like what he did, because you have to understand, like to be he's 54 now, to be a player, professional player that's 54, that is crazy. You have to be so good, like you have to have so much passion and mental power. Kazu is just doing the same as me when I was young. So it's unbelievable, you know. When I went to training in the morning, I arrive, if we train at 10, I arrive maybe like 9. He's already training.
Wow.
He already sweat. So and when I leave, he's still there. And I'm also, I believe I'm a very hard worker also. But his level is even higher. And you have to, otherwise you can't play when you're 54 now. It's crazy.
He's Japanese, very high legend player in Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
We respect him.
Exactly. exactly. And yeah, it's funny. I asked him one time, like, Kazu, what will you do after football? And he looked at me straight. What do you mean after football? There's no after. I will die on the field. He said, I will die. I was like, do you want to be coach or agent? He said, no, I'm a player forever. He said. I respect that. I really respect that. Yeah.
カズさんの力ってすごかったね。
いつまでもなんだろう原点を忘れないというか、すごく熱心だよね。
ね、本当にすごいよ。Okay, and I don't think there are many foreign players who retire in Japan. Did you decide to retire in Japan?
It just happened. Yeah, I didn't decide to retire myself. My body said I had to retire. Yeah. I had a big injury, unfortunately, and I didn't have time to recover because my contract expired. I had the same thing with Shimizu actually because I remember 2014 I had a knee operation, and then 2015 I came back, and then only 9 games, and then I ended my contract with Shimizu because I couldn't show in 9 games that I was still good. So the same happened with Yokohama Fc. When I came back, I only had time. I played 1 game, and then the contract expired. And then I had to, because I was a little bit older and I had a pretty big injury in my hip, I had to like go down a level again because after Shimizu I went to Machida to show that I can still play football. After that Yokohama Fc, so I had to go a level down again to Gifu, but I don't know, I think that was too low. I didn't have any joy there. It wasn't, the professionalism was not what I want to see. I'm a very serious man when it comes to my passion, and I felt for some guys it was more as a hobby. So I stayed there for 2 months and then the season ended actually. So then I decided to just retire because I didn't want to like show myself on a lower level like that. So I retired.
So your retiring decision is very big decision?
I think if this wouldn't happen with my hip, I could have played easily till I'm 40 because I'm fit. I'm still fit. Like I haven't played football for like half a year, but I'm still like 6-pack. So like if my leg would be fine, I could still play until 40, I guess. If it was a big decision, it hurted because I wanted to show more. I wanted to do so much more things, but I always try to be positive. You know, it already happened. So if I will be sad and cry, it will not help me in the future. So I just had to like, okay, maybe I took a few days to be sad, and then afterwards I was like, okay, what will I do next? So I have a new job already. I'm enjoying that, and now I try to be the best in this new job. Yeah.
じゃあ日本でのキャリアの時にその怪我でってことで教えてもらったけど、オランダとか欧州に帰ってくるっていう選択肢なかったんですよ。
Well, for me it was easier to go back to Holland because I immediately had a job offer. So already when I had my injury and before Gifu, I already had a conversation with somebody for a job. It was not with football but for something else. So when I decided to retire, I already knew like, oh, there's a good job waiting for me. So it was quite easy actually to retire. Yeah. The only thing I miss is like training hard, like running, fighting, being together with the guys, and then winning a game, and then go crazy like I did something, you know. I miss this feeling. Yeah. Only football has this. No other job has this. I mean, only sports. Other sports might have it too.
So are you going to stay in Japan in the future?
I don't know. Offer me a job. But a good one. A good one. Then I'll come. Yeah, of course. But if I have nothing to do here, then you know, I stayed in Japan for a few months, just like I was staying in a Ginza hotel, there, have some drinks and enjoying with my friends because I retired. But then I was like, yo, I'm not doing anything productive with my life. So I enjoyed 2 months or 3 months, and then I was like, okay, I need to do something. I need to work. I need to improve again. I need to challenge myself. So,
I watched it in your Instagram. So 銀座買ってたりとかしてた。
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Before, like, but it's probably old. Yeah, it's probably an old post. But yeah, watches are it's my hobby. It's my second passion. So now I work with watches. So it was easy for me to change my career when I got offered that job in the watch industry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 一応今エスパルスの明日、いろいろ話してくれると思うんだけど、エスパルスのことについてもちょっと聞きたくて、The first club you played in Japan was Espals. What kind of club was Espals for you?
Again, difficult question because it's a very complicated question. When I came to Japan, I was pretty young. I think I just turned 25, and I came to Shimizu without knowing anything of Japan. I just knew that the PlayStation came from Japan. I didn't know anything. I just knew PlayStation, Dragon Ball Z, and sushi. That's all I knew about Japan. And when I came here, nobody in Shimizu spoke English. Now it might change because you understand a little bit of English, but 11, 12 years ago, it was a different time. You know, also people were not used to see gaijins in Shimizu, so it was sometimes people were like, "Oh, gaijin." Yeah. So sometimes, it was sometimes it was difficult, but also like a very nice experience for me because everything was new, everything was fresh. I never saw like supporters like going so crazy, and the drums in Shimizu are like very special, like it's like the Brazilian sound,
Yeah.
And the whole game, everybody's jumping, and the whole stadium is orange. Like in Holland, when you go to the stadium, everybody wear normal clothes, but in Japan, if you go to the stadium, everybody is in the team color. Yes, everybody's in orange. The other team is in their color, but in Holland everybody just wear normal clothes, So all these things were quite interesting for me. Also like Japanese play style and the way they communicate. I started in Shimizu. It went pretty well, but on the field it went pretty well. But off the field it was very hard. Like when I had no friends. I was alone every day. I didn't understand the language. I didn't understand the people. Nobody understand me. So that was hard. But football, it was good. In 2012 also, I became MVP. I was good. Then I got my new contract. When it went down with Shimizu is when I had my operation for my knee. Yeah. They couldn't find out the problem in Shimizu. Then I had to go to Holland and have my operation. And this was a difficult time. Yeah, I felt support by the club like the whole time. They were very good, but when I got injured, there was so much pressure for me to play because the team was losing and stuff. And eventually the team went to J2 also. So this was I had a little bit bad feeling about this, that I couldn't do anything. There was a lot of pressure and I couldn't play and blah, blah, blah. So I have like two feelings with sometimes,
Season.
Yeah. Yeah, that season. Yeah. No, I don't like Itayo.
This is my first uniform.
Your first uniform?
Yeah.
Bad timing.
I have started to support Espals in 2000.
だから
Sorry.
I was happy to watch you playing in stadium.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I think 2012 2012 season, 2013 was pretty strong. We had a great team. Yeah. Unfortunately, not experienced enough, but the players we had were amazing. And everybody was scared to come and play us. Yeah.
印象に残っているのは2012年のナビスコファイナル、降格した年の涙なんですよ。だからその話聞いてちょっとグッときました。
Nabisco Cup final was very unfortunate. I wanted to win a prize. I wanted to win a trophy. They also gave me the band, so I felt very responsible. Also, I remember like. We were doing so well that year. We were in the second spot in the league, so we played for becoming champion. And we were in the Nabisco Cup final. Then we lost Alex Boski. I think that was I don't know, the club got a lot of money, but we missed out on the trophy, I think. They sold him, and I think if we could have kept him, we might have won the Nabisco Cup final, and maybe not champion, because we were really like performing above our level, but maybe like Champions League we could get it, you know. But sometimes you have regret, you know. You're like, I should have done this, and then I could have win or something, you know. But shock.
自分と当時小学5年生で、当時のセンターバックだと平岡康弘さんとヨンアピン選手だったんです。魂こもったプレーを見せてくれる選手の一人だったと思ってて、引退はしたけれどエスパルスサポーターの心にはヨンアピンさんのプレーは刻まれてると思います。
Yeah, it was a nice time, you know. Like I said, in the beginning it was so hard for me in Japan because I didn't understand the culture, I didn't understand the language and stuff. Sometimes I didn't understand the football, the system. So sometimes I didn't know what to do on the field or whatever. But what I could do is what I've learned from my parents, you know. What you can always do is do your best and just try. So, you know, even though it sometimes was a lot of frustration and it didn't work well, if I just worked hard and I showed that I really want to win and just fight for the team, you know, then it's I think that was I could survive like that. And then at some point I started to understand more and I could play better. But especially like the first 6 months when I came, 2011, it was hard. Like you could see that, I think you could see that I could play football, but I didn't understand like the movement. Everything is different with Europe. Like the movement is different, the tactics is different, like small details. Everything is different. So I needed time to understand that. So before I understood, I was just like, you know what? Let me just run as fast as possible, tackle as hard as possible, try to help as much as possible, and you know. So I kept my spot in the team, and then in 2012. I started to learn more, but I kept working hard, but then I could play better also. So it was nice, yeah. Nice.
ちょっと俺からも質問あるんだけど、When you zoom to Espos
ようこそグレモルの日常へ。チャンネル登録、そして高評価、グレモルの日常よろしくお願いします。清水